Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my weekly Jeff Bishop Bullseye Trades review. Before I get started, I just want to extend an invitation to you guys to come and join Sidekick Traders, my Discord. I founded it in 2020, and we've been doing some really fun stuff recently, especially in this crappy market. So there's a 3-day trial to come and join us. We're mainly scalping SPX, SPY, and the futures, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's just a nice way to get in and out of the market quickly, and kind of the opposite of Bullseye really. So Bullseye Trades has been struggling for a while. I'll leave a link in the description below to come and join this link here. Come and join us for 3 days and check it out if you like it. It's only $37 a month after that. So that's what I've been focusing on, and if you've been watching my previous videos this week, you'll probably see that that's what I've mainly been talking about. So definitely come and check it out. Let's get started. So Bullseye Trades got away from me this week. Unfortunately, it was a 100% winner, and of course I wasn't in it, and I suspect a lot of other people have kind of switched off from swing trading or Bullseye Trades recently just because the track record's been a little spottier than it has in 2022. It's still half decent, but it's not as good as it was, so I don't know if that's a reflection on the market or whatnot, but anyway, I'll leave a link in the description to come and check out the full review article here. I took every trade from the last year and a half now, and I put it all in this long list here. So make sure you check that out if you want to have a look at it. You can go and look at the contracts and backtest them and things like that as well. So pretty good. Anyway, this week's trade was SMH. These were the contracts, April 6th, 260 calls near $4. The email that was sent out was this one right here. So SMH, usual junk at the top, which is the ads that they always put out. He mentioned Nugget last week's Bullseye Trades, which I also did a video on. It went over 125%, but it wasn't the entry wasn't triggered, so a lot of people were confused about that, and they thought he was trying to pull some sort of fast one. But he made it very clear in a couple of emails that this, he didn't get into Nugget. The thesis worked out, but the timing was a little off. It didn't dip quite as much as he wanted to, and I think that's fair. I don't think he's trying to hide anything. I feel like this is just trading, right? You miss some of the trades, so he made that clear. The thesis was right, but the entry he was trying to get in just a little bit too low, but I mean, we've all done that. That's what happens. It's trading, right? Okay, so let's have a look at SMH for this week. So this past week, the single strongest sector I see right now is semiconductors. My favorite would be NVDA, but it's already such a big move. I'm going to bet the whole semiconductor industry stays strong. Weird note, I used to work in the semiconductor industry. I did research on semiconductors at cryogenic temperatures. It's something I did for 5 years or so. It was a lot of fun. Really cool industry, a lot of cool science behind it. This one, he was looking to buy calls on the ETF for that sector, which was on SMH. And so scrolling down here, he was right. So he said it was going to be an absolute wild week of trading, so brace for volatility. I'll show you the chart in a minute, and it definitely happened. For me, that means I'll be trading smaller sizes, leaving more room for stocks to move around. Again, he was spot on with that. It's exactly what happened. It was a wild chart. On SMH, I plan to look to enter the trade on a dip if we get it. I'm not in a hurry to chase anything. This sometimes gets people with Bullseye Trades. I think they think that when the alert comes out on Monday morning that you're supposed to buy straight away, and if but no, Jeff is always bargain hunting these things, which means he may not go in for a day or two. I think that was the case with this one. So yeah, so this is basically the meat, right? So SMH, April 6, 2023, 260 calls near $4. Stop is below 235, target 1 is 255, target 2 is 265. So let's see how it did. Flip over to SMH. This is Monday on the left here. So you can see SMH. We were down at like 250-ish right here. And then so this thing just trended up all week. But it did it in such a choppy way that it probably freaked out a lot of people. I missed my entry. I was really focusing on scalping futures, as you guys probably know from all the videos I've been doing. But this chopped, like massive chops, just all week. But it did actually break through his first profit target. So if we go back to the thing here, profit target was 255. So if we go to, just drawing the line at 255 here, and draw in 255. So it absolutely blasted through 255. So this trade really did work. Let's see, 255. And so it made it all the way up to 260, almost 262 up here. So it nearly made it to his second profit target, which was 265, I think, yeah. So this trade worked. Unfortunately for me though, like this is another one where this year seems to be harder to get that dip buy, so you really would have had to have the guts to buy here on the Tuesday if you were waiting for a pullback. And I think a few people did, at least looking at the comments on the update for the week. But yeah, so this is what the underlying SMH did. If we go to the 260 calls, try and load them up. I think they were for April 6, 260. April 6. 260 is right here. So they did come back down again on a Friday, but I think Jeff booked profits around 50% is what he said in an email update. So on the left here is where they were at, 370s, $4, so easy entry for once. Dip all the way down to 260 or 280. And then these things almost doubled, or at least they did double, up to the 7s. So pretty good week overall. I mean, it's hard to fault him on this one. He said it would be wild. It was wild. There was plenty of opportunity to get in lower than the price he suggested. And it did hit its first profit target and made it halfway to the second profit target until we had that pullback in the market on the Friday. So overall, decent trade. Pretty wild though. I didn't see a lot of people taking it in the communities that I'm in, but there was people in here that were taking it. So this guy made 100% profit, 310 to 410, good call. Let's see. So this guy got some profit, 16% overnight. In at 310, out at 405, made a quick profit. Most people weren't making the full move, and part of that is because midweek we had this Fed stuff, which is always like terrifying. So it's something that probably actually was part of the reason I never got into this this week, is because I hate these FOMC events. They can really make or break you, and I prefer not to have that uncertainty, right? So yeah, overall pretty good week. I think it does deserve the 100% winner mark, although very few people really got that. Some people got about 50%, it seems. So pretty wild trading week, but I think it was decent overall. I think you definitely count that as hopefully the start of another winning streak with Bullseye. Like I said, it struggled a little bit. There was a loss here. This one didn't trigger, then 50% loss. This was a win. I got about the same as Jeff here, whatever percent this is. Very difficult trading recently on it, and that's why I've been kind of pushing this Sidekick Traders Discord with the SPX scalping, because really, like, I think we're on another, it's like 18 in a row. So this was made a while back. I had 32 wins in a row, and then a couple of losses, and then another 18 wins in a row. So it's been so easy and fast, like 10 minutes a day. None of this like holding overnight stuff or holding for a few days. So I definitely encourage you to come and check out both the Bullseye Trades article in the description below, where you'll get more information all about Bullseye Trades if you're into the swing trading. And I'll also leave a link to join Sidekick Traders in the description below as well. Anyway, hopefully that helps, and I'll talk to you soon.